Hey guys, it's Anne here, and this is my 6-month update for my project Pan. I'll link down my introductory videos below. I did hair care and skincare in one video and makeup in a second video. I've tried to set up this video in the same format that I did that video so we could see, sort of compare and contrast and see the progress. I'll try and put some clips of some screenshots from that first video to see what's actually been finished and what's not. I have gone through all my items and I've made some notes in terms of what I've completed, what I'm still working on, and things that have just kind of gone sideways. So we'll just get started here with hair care, and hair care is the area that I've struggled with the most. I only had 6 products in my hair care project Pan. I have finished one, which was the Pantene Age Defy hair serum growth thing. I didn't really care for it. It took me way too long to finish it, considering it was almost finished when I started the project Pan. The method for it didn't work for me. So anyway, I did finish that. And I do want to mention, so this Hot Toddy is one of the products that I have been actively working on. And it has maybe 1 or 2 uses left in it. So this should be in my July empties. The other product that I've been actively trying to finish up is this Marc Anthony Argan Oil. Again, I'm not too sure how many uses I have out of this. I don't think this will be in my July empties, but it should be coming up in an empty very soon. And the other product that I have been working on is the Aveda Light Elements Smoothing Fluid Lotion. Again, this one's one that you use so little product of that it makes it really difficult to finish up. I'm not too sure how much I have left. Let me just open it up. Yeah, there's still probably a good month or so in this. Maybe not. It depends again. It depends again on how much I actually use the product. Sometimes I'm just forgetful and don't use these products. The 2 products that I haven't been using at all for months are the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. I should get back to using this once I finish the Hot Toddy product. It is one that I actually do really like. I just haven't bothered using it. And the other product that I have not really touched at all in months is this Living Proof Style Extender. I don't really have a use for this. I really don't care for a style extender, so this is going to be a tough one to use up. Again, I'll probably use this after I finish this. So in total, I had 6 items in my hair care project Pan. I finished 1. I've almost finished 3, and I have 2 that I have not touched. So I think I for sure will finish most of these. I think the only thing that might be left will be this product by the end of the year. I'm not sure if I can actually get this one done. Okay, skincare items. I had 10 items when I started. I've actually finished 7 items. So I finished the Rapid Brow, and this is actually a replacement to the one I finished. Although I'm not too sure what happens to the lettering. I don't know what I've used that stripped this like completely dry. This is actually a second one. It's a different one than what was in the original video, so I'm technically not counting this as a Project Pan item anymore, but I just wanted to show that I did buy a replacement. I also finished the Fab Facial Cleanser, the Dr. Brandt Wrinkle Repair Cream that I did not like, both the Clinique and the It Cosmetics eye creams, which I'd mentioned that I did like the Clinique one, and I didn't really care for the It Cosmetics one. I've also finished the Luna Sleeping Oil and the Ordinary's Hyaluronic Acid. So a couple of replacements from those 7 products. I did swap in the Nyad Sanskrit Saponins facial cleanser. I put a marker. This is the marker where I'm at right now. But if you look at the side of the product, I have actually used quite a bit of this. I'm pretty proud of how much has gone through this because I thought I was going to be stuck with this for the rest of the year, and I definitely won't be now that I've seen how much I've used. And then I also swapped in the Ordinary Buffet Serum when I finished the Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So I've put some marks there. The top mark is where I started when I first noted progress, and the bottom mark is where I'm at today, right under the word company. The products that I haven't really used really is only this one. This is the what's this one called? The Advanced Retinol 2%. I was alternating between this and the Luna product, but I've really stopped using this entirely. I'm not sure if I'll go back to it. I did put a mark on it. That's where it's at right now. So that's the mark as to where it's at right now. Again, I haven't had a whole lot of use out of that. I have gone back and used this. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. I've put a mark on it as to where it's right now. This is actually taking me quite a while to use because I didn't use it for a while, and then I've started using it again, but I only use it at nighttime. Now, I mentioned in my Project Pan intro video that I didn't like this product, but I've actually since changed my mind. I do like this product. I think one of the reasons why I didn't really love it was I didn't really see any results with it, but I think it's something that's taken quite some time to actually show some results. And I do like combining this actually with the maracuja oil from Tarte. So I'll show a screenshot of this because it's hard to see in this little picture. I have been using this. It's taken me a while to use it, but I've been using this in conjunction with my eye cream. The daytime eye cream I'm using is a Neutrogena one that I've mentioned in a previous purchase video that I bought earlier this year. So in total for the skincare, I had 10 items that I started with. I finished 7. But I've swapped in 2 new items, being the Sanskrit Saponin and the Buffet Serum. So here we are with the makeup items. Again, I'll put a screenshot in with what the original set of items looked like. Now, when I counted it up, I actually had 23 items plus the 4 palettes, but that's individually counting all of these eyeliners. I realize now, in hindsight, I should have not put all of them in my Project Pan. But whatever, we're here. I've decided to leave all of these in the Project Pan, knowing that there's going to be a couple that for sure I'm definitely not even probably finishing or coming close to finishing. So anyway, we'll just kind of go in sort of order similar to what I did last time. So this is the Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer. I have made good progress on this. This is pretty much empty. I probably have maybe a month left on this, but I stopped using it because I feel like this is more of a wintertime primer for me, and I don't really need to use it in the summer. So foundation-wise, actually, this is an item that was in my Project Pan, and I've made the decision to pull this out of my Project Pan. I've used it here and there since I've pulled it out, but to be honest, this is something that I'm going to have to really struggle to figure out how to finish. I'm going to have to mix it in with other products. The gray tone of this does not work with my skin. The foundation here that I've made really, really good progress on is the Clinique Almost Powder Makeup in Neutral Fair. So again, I'll show a progress shot, a screenshot of this compared to what it was like at the beginning, but I've done a really, really good job, I think, of almost finishing this up. Again, I've set this aside for, I'd say, the next 2 to 3 months because I'm using a CoverGirl powder that's a little bit darker, so it works better in the summertime, but I'm pretty confident that I can finish this up by the end of the year. Another item that I'm actually taking out of the Project Pan is this NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Canal. I don't know why I put this in my Project Pan. I really am not motivated to finish it up. I really, really like it. It's fairly new to me, so I really don't need to finish it. So this is actually going out of my Project Pan. So highlighters are where I've kind of failed. This is the Becca Moonstone highlighter. There we are. I have made a dip in it. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on camera because I've got the lighting pretty light. Yeah, you can see sort of a dip in the middle there. I may hit pan on this. That was really my goal, was to hit pan, not finish it. So I still think I might hit pan. I've taken a break from this though because I've been sick of it and I've been wanting to use some other highlighters. Specifically, one of the highlighters that I have been working on is this one, although I don't have any progress on it. So I marked it on the lid here and you can see it's still it's still the same, but I've been using it pretty much every day for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm not sure why that one is just going to take forever, but I'm definitely not anticipating finishing that this year, unfortunately. And the Tarte blush, this one, again, so the Tarte blush, my goal on this was to hit pan, and I did hit pan. So I'm still keeping on the project. I'd like to continue to make some more progress on this. However, I have set it aside to use up a couple other items that I do have. Specifically, I have a Tarte cream blush that I think I need to keep working on because it is a bit older and it is a cream product that I probably should finish up sooner than a product that is newer to me, and this is newer to me. So next up is all these liners. So looking at the original photo, they have all gone down. So specifically, this is the tiny little nubbin zero, which I probably might be able to get one more sharpen out of. I actually use my teeth with the sharpener. I know that's bad, but that's the only way I can actually hold it and rotate it. Just to give you a comparison in size, this is another zero that I have that's about half done. So I do have another product that I can move on to. It's not the end of the world. So a palette that I was working on to actually make some progress on was this one, and I did hit pan on a second shade, and I think I might hit pan on a third shade. I think I'm pretty darn close. So again, the palettes though were not something that I was anticipating to hit pan on, but I just wanted to use them more. So the other three palettes were the Blink Electric Eyes palette, the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in Warm, and the Kathleen Morphe collaboration palette. And the reason why I had them in my project pan at the beginning was just to use them, to remind myself to use them. I've since set them aside because I did use them, and I have been using some other palettes. And another product that I've actually finished up, but I do still have it, can't really see, there we go, it's the Wonder Brow. You can still see brow. This will actually be my July empties. I pulled the stopper out and I dug out as much as I could. This was starting to get pretty gross. It was kind of, I want to say like glue, and it was making my brush disgusting. So even though there's a tiny bit left, I am not using it anymore because it pretty much destroyed my brush. So the products that I did finish was, I had a mini of the Too Faced primer and a mini Smashbox primer. I did finish the NARS Laguna bronzer. I finished the Hourglass ambient lighting powder in dim light. I finished the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I finished a NARS concealer. I think I tossed that one though. I don't think I quite finished it. This color of it was no good for me. And I also finished two mascaras, the Rimmel one and the CoverGirl one, and as I mentioned, the Wonder Brow. So in total, I had 23 items in the makeup section, plus the 4 palettes. I finished 9 products, and I removed 2. So in total, if we sum everything up, I technically started with 39 products, plus the 4 palettes. I finished 17 products. I removed 2 products out of the project, and I swapped in 2 products. So in total, I have 22 items remaining. Now that's excessive because I have all of these eye pencils left to finish, which I don't think will be the end of the world if I don't finish those, but I feel like I've made really good progress. On the flip side though, while I was gathering all this stuff, I haven't really tallied all the things I've actually added to my collection since finishing some things up, and I think I've still ended up on the surplus. I think I've added more than I have taken away, which kind of makes me sad, but I'm not going to think about that. I'm just going to give myself a little thumbs up for doing as much as I could this time around with Project Pan, and my first ever Project Pan project. If you like this video, you can feel free to give a little thumbs up down below as well. And if you want to, I would love it if you'd subscribe and come join me in some future videos. I hope you have a great day and hope to see you again sometime soon. Bye.